Greetings, brothers and sisters. I have some questions I want to ask. Can a mute person be saved? How should they ask for forgiveness with no tongue? Can the elderly person who is not in full mental capacity be saved? How would they formulate thought of one mind? Can the bound and gagged victim be saved? With no way of expressing and living in terror, how would they speak to our Father? Can the wounded who have no legs, who cannot make their way to church, be saved? For there are many churches that profess that only through them can salvation be gained. What of the teachings of the Seventh-day Adventist? Are the people of third world countries exiled from the grace of our Father? Can the agoraphobic be saved? For if they are unable to enter a building that is not their own, how would they be saved? Can autists be saved? Did they eat of the tree of knowledge? Do they know right from wrong? Can the beggar with no clean clothes be saved? For there are many churches that are not open to all. What of those that cannot see or read? Will they be saved? How will they know the will of our Father? Can they even sin? In the Dark Ages, when people could not read, could they be saved? Did our Father forget people of a time and age? What of those that have no way to enter water and could not be baptized? One's surroundings and environment would need to be the defining factor of salvation. What of those whose lives drew short from war with their young bodies fragmented? At what time should they have sought salvation? If someone is in a coma, can they be saved? Living in the world in their mind, no way to go back in time. They cannot attend your church, which you profess is the way. They would have no way of being saved. The person who had their drink spiked with LSD, unbeknownst to them, they entered a world upside down and developed PTSD, of no fault of their own. Where should thou'st go to seek salvation for the misfortunes of a time? And of those that cannot afford to buy a Bible, does the wealth factor into them being saved? Limited thinking and limited preaching. These are my first reasons for not attending an organized religion. 501c3 comes second. I am just sharing my observations with you all. We all need to think for ourselves and think critically. The purpose of this video is to encourage critical thinking of our Father, and if the prescribed or implied methods of salvation were true, it describes a God that is not loving and not merciful. I have felt the love of God our Father, and it is a warm comfort that soothes and heals. He loves us, I know this. I shake my head at those that truly think that salvation comes from a structure, or from being a member of a faith group with a dress code that completely bypasses all the teachings. But I do not judge. I know that if it was not for Satan, I would not have been open for our Father to find me. Knowing in my heart that He loves me and that He wants me to know fills me with such joy. Knowing that He who created us all actually likes who I am is all the strength that I need. No matter if you're a Christian, Jewish, or Muslim, please remember that salvation is meant for all of us. You know they are false prophets if the requirements into heaven are limited to your location, physical and mental ability, and how much fiat money you have in your account. Read your Bible. Read your brother or sister's Bible. Research, learn, and love. It all glorifies our Father. Sisters and brothers, Jews, Christians, and Muslims all have a target on their head. We always have. And even though the books we have might oppose each other in some way, we are all living in a world that is ruled by Satan. He hates us all equally and has successfully built a mechanism to eliminate us all. Stop seeing our differences. Let's work together while allowing each other to have our strong faith. We have to get past our differences if we are to win. One thing that we can all agree on is that we all have the same Father.